Moo, everybody! It's TMC Mock Tuesday.
It's Mock Tuesday.
Woo!
Woo!
We here to do part 2 of this Wild West mock, something mine, something like
Markin.
that. The mock. First off, go check out minifigclub.com. When you subscribe for 1 month at least, you get 25% off your first monthly subscription. MooCow25. Get that right. Real quick reminder, we are doing a Wild West mock. I didn't do a lot of it last week because I cut it short, but it was fun last week and I had fun. And I did work on some things off cam, and that is what I'm going to present to y'all in a second. And we're going to work off of that. So, real quick. Hi, Moo Panda.
Hey, Panda.
Moo rated mayo. Oh, Moo, Miss Dina.
I'm Miss Dina.
Stick around. I got something.
Mayo.
Moo Hobby. Moo Jeremy. Hey, look, Jeremy is this guy. He's this little
Ziploc. How are you in chat and on the screen?
Crazy. He's a magician. I mean, look, he's a cowboy on the screen, but really he's a magician.
They're cloning him. That's what they're doing over at the Minifig Club. They're cloning Ziploc.
They cloning baggies over there.
That's us. I mean, that's me. That's not me. That's them. Them in the back.
There is no way to do a highlight. Okay, well.
I wish you could use this little finger pointer wand like I
that you have.
Yeah. To point to all the words so everybody could read along.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like, y'all could not see my hand, but it's there. Oh.
Who is that knocking on the door?
Is it my Cliffy?
Hello? Who's that? Who's there?
Look, dude, I want to know about your extended warranty.
What's going on?
Cliffy.
Hey.
Hi, Cliffy.
Hi.
Welcome to TMC Tuesday.
Moo. Are you going to build with us, Cliffy? Look, we're going to go over the mock challenge theme real quick.
I'm probably going to just hang tonight. I am eating still.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
But I can catch up.
Yes, you can. There's always next week. Yes. So, thank you, Mayo. I'm getting to that in 1 second. Man, I got a lot to say this morning. So this month's challenge, Brick Dad builds Moo.
Hi, Brick Dad.
I'll get it out. This month's challenge is the Wild West theme. It says, "Giddy up, partner! It's the minifig roundup time." This month, your minifig or figures are riding into the Wild West. Will they be roasting cattle, digging for gold, or cooking beans over a campfire? Oh, that's up to you, Sheriff. Look, see, I read that so damn well that time that y'all think I'm scripted.
You practice.
I did. I did. Hi. I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying to get the screen down. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Yes. Let me get back to. Oh, there's Brett.
Hi, Brett.
Donut, at least count. I don't know who Donut is, but so. Mail brought up 301 now. Yes. So, if I sustain my 300, thank you everybody for 300 subs. If I sustain that until Monday on my birthday, Monday's my birthday. Yes, I just announced it. Officially my birthday.
Happy birthday, early birthday.
Well, thank you. If I sustain 300 by Monday, and I'll even schedule it right now after all this tomorrow or whatever, we will build my birthday space baby, and I will eat some hot sauce wings. Okay, I'm
Tassels and tutus. What are you talking about?
not even down some hot sauce.
Tutus.
Definitely no tutus and tassels. Definitely not. Not this time.
Not even Lego tassels.
I don't know yet.
Hi,
We'll see
General
how far.
Bricks.
Boo! What's up, General Tron Bricks? General Tron Bricks. There it is.
What's up,
The
dude?
NATO crew.
Okay. Y'all look at my build.
You made Dina sad because she was gonna make you custom tassels.
Oh, I
Dude,
mean, my daughter's trying to talk. Moo, dude. My daughter's trying to talk me into getting my ears pierced because I tried talking her and get hers pierced so we can talk to her mom, so that way we can get some Miss Dina made earrings. But now she's trying to get me to get my ears pierced. I'm like, come on, that's a bit far.
I mean, wouldn't it be
So
so sweet to do that with your daughter, though? Show her how brave you are.
yeah, show her. I mean, I've already show her how I cry with tattoos. Oh, speaking of tattoos, I'm will. Oh,
It was
hello.
just about to focus.
I didn't realize it was that close. Speaking of tattoos, I'm going to get a live Lego octopus tattooed onto my forearm, at 350 subs. So keep it going.
What?
Yeah, the Lego octopus,
A scuba moo.
a scuba moon.
Yeah.
This is Jeremy.
Brick Dad. That's good.
This little feller here. This is Jeremy. This is the sig fig that he chose to send me. Come on there. There you go.
Look at that good looking cowboy.
Yes. Okay. So this month was his theme, so we had to throw him in there. Now, second thing I wanted to say before we get into the whole build is you can't have Jeremy without Miss Dina. So we're gonna throw in Miss Dina, and yes, she has her broom. Now, Miss Dina, I hope you're here because I need to do something. Okay, you sent me the torso for the Lady Liberty, and this last go around, I got Lady Liberty's hair with her crown and her little torch. So present, she says.
Yeah.
So forgive me if you look a little silly, but you did this. You started this.
The broom.
Yeah, the broom stays. I hope you like this. But yeah, I was like, when I opened it and I seen that I had this, I was like, oh, literally going to Miss Dina's fig. Yep.
Dina Liberty.
Lady Dina, I love it.
Oh, and the
So-
scuba moo was nothing to do with the octopus tattoo, but everything to do with your actual little moo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Next thing up on the block is I put flippers and goggles on my little cow, simply because of this mock. Now we can get into the mock after we adore my broken back cow.
That's
Now
so
look how it just looks so goofy. I just love it.
Lady Dina.
Lady Dina, it is. I love it. Thanks for all the love, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed my 10-minute sermon. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Shadow City. Welcome.
Whoa! Moo! Hi! Ooh, I love all the new people in here. Hello. It's a good night because I'm building a mock. Now let me explain this mock a little bit. So this river, and I added 3 different color of duckies. These are all my favorite different color duckies. So
what is that? Is that like a burnt orange color ducky?
like a nougat.
Okay. I'm not
You know
seeing
what I mean? I forgot what it came with now.
Is it Lego?
It is.
Okay. Oh man.
My bad, I'm sorry. Okay. So this will be mills plated. Now, not all of it will be mills plated out today. Not like 100%. I'm just going to go and build what we can. Basically, we're going to build us a barn today because I have set up. Give my little goats. They're on a roll.
I love ducks and chickens, a new superior.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I got a big tub of tub of parts up here. Ducks and chickens are new superior. This right here is basically the front end of the barn. Okay, so for it to make sense, basically you have to understand that everything in front of this is going to be leveled up. It's going to be tanned. It's going to be mills plated. So what I've done here are basically the guts of my barn. I want the front end where the doors slide open to have a some type of pathway or such with these tiles. But I also added in this D&D figure stand just to give it that little bit of rock work. Ooh, yep, there he is. Just to give it that rock work there. Sorry. And then I thought, oh, really? So I must have gotten it from
Your daughter?
No, I don't know if she's got that one.
Oh.
I probably got it from like Bricks and Pieces or something. I don't remember how I got that one because it was, I don't know. That was back when I had the shooting gallery in the.
I mean, TMC didn't have it and sent it to you, maybe.
I don't remember. See, it could have been in a mystery small animals pack. I don't know.
Totally could have been. I don't know though.
Sorry to know. I was just trying to not know the ducky information for myself.
I'm just reading chat. Love the ducks. Thank you. Thank you. Chicken jockey. Okay, look, I've been thinking of y'all while building this mock. I've had so many different ideas to come through as to, because it's not just, it's the both of y'all, okay? Y'all got to understand, y'all taking care of this cow together, okay? Y'all got to understand this is barn on the Wild West together. I didn't mean to throw y'all. Shit, that was mean. Chicken jockey. You see what I mean? I've had different ideas. I'm not gonna scroll over them. Ducky swim rings. Like, oh yes. This, if I measured everything out right, this waterway will meet up with Cliff's moat that sits over here on this base plate. We'll measure it later. So basically, this is the other side of his moat on the side of his castle, going towards the back of his castle. Is kind of how I've played them together. So on this side is basically where Cliff's castle is. On this side is where the farm is. You see the difference in lifestyle, and yet they're the same. Now, mind you, in front of Cliff's castle, the moat area that this connects to is gator infested. You don't see gators here yet, I should say. We have to remember that this water here is gator infested. So now, can somebody guess what this is? What do we got here? Cliff? What's this red? What does this symbolize?
Blood.
Well, no. But basically, that's where I'm going to put a fire.
You're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
No, Zizou's wrong. I'm right.
We're going to wire up some lights here in a second, and that's why I've lined this out just to kind of give a representation where I want it from the barn and whatnot. So there's plenty of area here for a scene. And we're just going to have to grow into it over these next few weeks. But for sure, we're getting it tonight. How did it? Oh, yes. Oh. You know what? Here, I got you. Look, let me pull it up real quick, Mr. Brick Dad. Here you go. P.S. If you are, cut off. Here, look.
No,
If I'm
Shadow City was the one asking about the how do you get featured.
oh, my bad.
But yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, okay. Yes, Shadow City. Sorry, I seen Brick Dad above. Basically, so right where it cut off underneath PS at the bottom of that, it says drop a line at help at minifigclub.com to learn more. That's email, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we basically take requests in the form of emails or messages of if you want to be featured, if you're interested in being featured, we will do like a brief interview of questions to try to figure out what to surprise you with, if you see what I'm saying. So send us an email because we would love to.
Yeah.
It's an it was awesome.
Yo, heck yes. Heck yes.
Hi, Shadow City. Hi, Break Dead Bills. Ziploc, Dina, Juju. No, is that the only ones in here, Panda? I don't know.
No way.
We've featured everyone from TMC employees, TMC members, real people, like icons of sorts. So we love all ideas, even if it's not necessarily a sig fig idea. We've taken ideas from people to just create something in this theme.
So this barn is going to only have 3 walls, a front and 2 sides. This wall is basically going to be nothing. That's why this is here. It's really only a filler because that's all I had at the time. Basically, I want to put a second level, and that's why it's a filler like this. It gave it a little bit more structure on the side that I was using when I use this piece, but at the same time, we can get rid of it. It's not a necessary because I'm building a wall there anyway.
That's the beauty of mocking. You just kind of go with the flow, and then if you don't feel it later, you can modify it.
Yeah, definitely. So at the front area, we'll have 2 sliding doors that open both ways, and then a wall that kind of meets it someplace in the middle. This side over here is actually going to, I pre-built this. Oh, hello. Wow.
I did that. I did the magic.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It's basically.
I don't have power right now.
And these are going to be 3 different stalls for other cattle to be inside.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. To come out upon here. And my hopes in my brain is to bring off the roof a little bit. I don't have a piece in front of me, but bring it off a little bit to where it lips over. And just something about the lip over just kind of gives me a good vibe. I like barns with like the overhanging. Anyways, what I'm trying to show y'all, all that has led up to this, is I made up this mechanism last night that made the cow slide back and forth inside.
So cool.
And so basically from the front doors or from the front viewing area, something maybe like this, you would only be able to see the cow go in and out. So there is some work to be done. I do need to put what I would say the skin of the barn on, since I already got the skeleton basically built. The guts, we just got to put the decorative outside portions to it, make her look good. And now that's not all. Since we're on the topic of this is why this is here. I built this crane type of structure because we were sitting there the other day, and I was like, I kind of want to put like mobsters in the mix to have like a stolen robbery or something. And then a great idea was brought to me to put aliens attacking the cowboys. Okay, so we're gonna put aliens inside of this build, and I have a few here.
Mhm.
I'll showcase them here in a little bit, but I built this crane, and this is what it looks like. Okay, two of these towers tall, and some Technic beams out with a curve. What we're going to do here tonight is I got pieces to build a UFO. We're going to tie a piece of fishing line from here to a certain length down here, and hook it to that UFO. And then what this crane is going to do, what originally my thought was to have it back here in the background. Sorry, back here in the background. But now my new idea is to build it to be out of the center of my barn. This is getting complex, but I want to have movement. That's the point in this build. I'm going to have very little light with the campfire.
Moving.
Yeah, movement. Right. I want movement. And I have a little bit of light that I can add inside of the barn here, so that way we can see the cow a little bit better. So we'll go that one. What goes together? I know cows and aliens. Yes, exactly. Aren't the cows and alien overlords? You're funny. I like you.
In the Wild West. Have you guys seen the
Aliens
movie?
Eat Beef 2. What's up, Joel's Bricks? Smooth. Yo. So basically in this mock, we're going to have that UFO spinning around the barn itself.
There you go.
And what I thought of was, instead of my fingers back here in the back turning this, I actually have one of those octopus. It's like, oh yeah, there you go with the moo. That's right. It's like one of those octopus pieces, the gear pieces where you can like just hit it with your finger and it'll turn. We might actually switch it out to that just so it's easier to go.
Yeah.
Yes, cowboys and aliens, cows. You know what I mean?
You
Oh,
should
bye,
put a motor.
fantasy.
You should put a motor on that.
See you later.
Bye, moo. Have a good night. I thought about putting the motor on there, but as we've seen in my fairgrounds beforehand, it's a thrill. It's a thrill. So eventually, it'll come down to that. Yes.
We've done a similar one, Joel's Bricks, of an alien abducting a cow. And which one? March? It was the rainbow theme. He says, here.
Yeah. Peak mock idea, you should have a cow being abducted. Oh, yeah. Oh, I did. I remember. So I actually took apart some of that spaceship. It's funny you say that because I actually built a spaceship ride thing. If you go back a few months in my mock builds, this some of that spaceship we're actually using for this new spaceship, but it was actually abducting a cow, and it had like slides coming off of it. It was kind of quirky, but I mean, my mocks are improving. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you've been having so much fun each month.
Heck yeah.
It's now fun to recall all your different mocks.
Yes. And my last mock, thank you so much. It made a postcard.
Yeah.
Big timing. And we got
it went to over 5,000 people's homes.
Oh my gosh, that's mind blowing.
Right?
Anytime I think of a cow floating, I see Twister movie lady in the back. Yo, seriously though.
That's the same cow.
Another cow.
Here,
I think it's the same one.
you can go like this if you want.
Oh yeah.
And for some reason, my autofocus is super autofocus.
There we go. Nice. Sometimes those other buttons don't want to cooperate with me.
You'll learn them.
I was able to do them early on, and then it stopped letting me.
Okay. Yes. First thought that I think I will do is, we're definitely building the barn to where my mind is at the moment. We'll hook up the fire here in a little bit, but I used just basic colors.
Oh man.
Now, as you can see, I color coded spaces where I was working at, and I don't usually do this. So this is new for me in my mocking, and it's just in general. So that way I can come back to it and recall it later and be like, okay, so this is the area we need to build a wall or something needs to go here to be structured. You know what I mean? But basically, this is the, come on, baby, work with me. I wish I had like a little mini me sitting here that could press this button over and over.
You do. You have a couple of mini-me's, I thought.
There you go. Okay, see, so a couple of them slider racks with some tile on top. I put a tile in the middle just so everything was sturdy. Now, if you can see that, I'm actually off centered. So back here in the back, this right here, where my fingertip is, you'll see is a vague crack right through the middle. It's not a crack, that's actually the center. So that's where two pieces meet. So if you can see, I'm actually over here by one brick, but the cow actually comes out centered. We're very close to.
Okay. You just still managed to make him
Yeah.
as close. Yeah. Love
Some weird math.
I don't have a cat, man.
Don't have a cow, man. Ah.
So is Brick Dad right in wondering what that red piece signifies as the beginning of
Yeah, well, what was the, let me go
a
back.
well or a windmill?
No, the red piece, no, that's a fire pit. And this is basically just where I need to run my line to. I thought about having this here so that way this or this here. So that way the wire can just run through and connect to the other base plate. What I'm going to try to do is set these lights with the fire. So that way when I flip the one switch for them both to come on, they'll both come on at the same time.
Right.
Now, might as well show you what I'm doing with the fire since we're talking about it. If I could find it. El Fuego? El Fuego? You know what's funny? I got everything ready before. See, it's behind me. I got everything ready before streaming, and now I can't find anything. So, funny thing, I'm using candles as my fire pit.
Nice. Wow.
I know it sucks on cam. But there's actually, let me see if I can get it. You see how there's actually only 2 candles lit?
Yeah, okay.
But it gives you that effect.
Yeah. It's
So,
right.
Yeah.
Gives it dimension too. Like there's different color flames or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just supposed to trick your eye just a little bit, just to be enough to make you think it's all.
Campfires are insanely bright.
That's true. So I figured it might be okay to use candles since we're Mills plating everything, so that way we can hide it for the most part, and then the candle flame would just be the only thing there. So there's that idea. We'll just run the cable to the side and then hook it into this other mock on this side. So basically, Jeremy's mock here will be between Sethi and Cliff's mock, even though that's not how the order went. But in my head, that's how everything's playing out. And you know what this is starting to play out into? A Renaissance fair. So we'll see how the rest of the themes go.
Ooh.
I mean, that's the vibe I'm getting right now with my TMC layout, because we have the stage, we have the western area, and the medieval area. Like, I don't know what else to group that into. Some type of festival. You know what I mean? I love how it's going.
Because you would have
Yes, sir.
a stage and a band at like a county fair. Maybe the aliens showed up at the county fair because the cows were there, and
Ooh.
I don't know how you could put the castle in there.
Yeah, because on one hand you got minifigs, one hand you got medieval knights and pirates, and then you got aliens in the middle of it all. I do lighting, so I can appreciate the hard work it takes. Yes, and you do great, and I hope that I don't embarrass myself with any lighting I do ever.
Y'all going down that rabbit hole. Lego's expensive enough. Now you're adding lights. That's just another rabbit hole.
Look, the cheapest rabbit hole to go down is Funhole. Lumi bricks or whatever. You get your light kit. I trust their lights. I do. You get your light kit, and you get more bricks and a set, or a set, depending on how you look at it. But then you can use it forward. Like I use it forward. You see what I mean? So
That's the only thing I got lights in is that fun hole set I have.
well,
Well, my mog's gonna have lights in it, so I guess I'm going down that rabbit hole too.
I want to get a light kit for my Stranger Things upside down house
yeah.
because I heard
it. Them. I do technical reviews. Oh yes, that's so cool.
So he's your light guy right there. If you ever have any light questions, go see
Heck yes. I know who to go to.
Brick Dad. He works with lights, and he's an affiliate for Lumi Bricks.
I can't get down the Lumi road. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, that's it's a sticky hole. I need some chile. Give me some chile. Look at this, filled to the brim with time.
I haven't got Lumi Bricks yet.
Chile.
I've only gotten one off-brand set, and I couldn't tell you what the brand was. Didn't really care for
I don't remember it either.
the clickability. Is that what we call it?
Clickability. That's a new one. Clutch power.
The what? The click
It's
power?
clutch power. Clutch. Click power. Click and clip. Click power.
Clickability sounds good.
Wow.
It didn't really click.
Clutch power.
It just kind of like smushed down on there.
It's called clutch power, Heather.
Well, when you're building the thing I built, there's no clutching anything.
Yeah. Let's talk about them lights. I'm kidding. I'm looking for parts.
Well, I like your term better though, Heather. Clicking power. I like that.
The clickability.
I like that term a lot better than clutch power.
I'm gonna use it from now on.
There you go. Me and Heather start a new 10. Clicking power. Bunk that clutch power crap.
What kind of pieces are you searching for? Do you know?
These pieces, preferably in dark gray, because what they are is in between the cattle here. I'm going to put these jumpers so that way I can put these gates wherever the heck they went. They stayed on this base plate up until now. What the heck?
I saw them recently.
Yeah,
Well,
you know what I mean? Now they're gone because I need them.
you moved it. Look on the floor.
They're right here. So these will be their fencing in between. But just so it lines up perfectly in the middle, I'm getting these jumpers. I really don't have to, but and then I have to go through this other shoe toe of miscellaneous
Zizou!
Hi, moo.
What's up, Zizou?
Where's Sethi?
Will he be?
Where is Sethi?
I just realized something. So if I'm using those, I actually have to use the 1x2, not the 2x2.
The candles were short or brown
Oh,
or something.
Hi, Zizou. How does it feel about being wrong today?
Cliffy,
Dad.
Jerry, don't talk to Zizou like that.
Well, I can talk to him how I want. Okay.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Look, are you doing okay?
No, not really.
Jeez.
He knows I'm joking. Jeez.
I'm sorry for Cliff's axes, you. That's.
He knows I'm kidding.
Did you get a nap today, Cliffy?
Nope. I'm getting ready to take one here in about 20 minutes, probably.
Okay, see.
It's going to be a long. I'm in a good mood. I'm just joking with Zizou.
Who's easy?
Yeah, who's that dude?
You know, Cliff, my doctor told me not to talk to strangers. But yet, I really don't know my doctor either. He knows everything about me. So,
Well, he talks to strangers all the time. What are you talking about?
I've only ever met one stranger off the internet, and he was pretty nice. It's not personal advice to take anybody out there. Please don't take that advice.
Zizou. Cal, did Cliff say something? My negative filter is on. I might have missed his comment. Whatever.
I think Cliff's ignoring us.
Who's Cliff?
Yeah, who's Cliff?
Yeah, who's that guy? He's an idiot.
Who that be?
Who that be? Who that be?
Yes.
Oh, I want to show everybody a cool piece that I just found because Trey is kind of uncovering my Lego collection right now. My bulk. Found some crazy things.
You got bulk?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that?
I know. Believe it or not, I have a lot of Lego. It's been buried, and I wasn't responsible for burying it, so I refused to unbury it. So now it's being unburied by the person that buried it. And found this tiny guy.
What, I can't say a prayer on big screen.
Oh my god!
Hold on.
Got it. Oh,
My bad.
Cool.
this guy. The
Is
original.
that a book?
Yes, the monster book from Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
He's so cute.
I like the green nails.
Oh, thanks. I also found another book. I've been trying to collect books for years because
Ooh, I like that.
I think it might have been a friend's one. It's supposed to be a cookbook.
Ah, I saw my reflection in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I've been trying.
Are you telling me I'm not a vampire because I saw my reflection? What the heck?
I didn't see your reflection, Clippy.
Hmm.
Oh wait, there you are.
Yeah, there's my reflection. I'm not a vampire.
So yeah, I've been trying to collect books for years because I've been dreaming of putting together my Beauty and the Beast castle.
There you go.
Now they went and made one, so.
Well, they took your thunder, didn't they?
Yeah, but I'm still proud. And I also got that GWP. That's gift with purchase for anybody who doesn't know. There was a little library.
See how that makes more sense to 10?
Nice.
And I like that background wall that follows him. Okay, enough playing.
There's actually a whole tote over here full of Minecraft specific parts and minifigs too. Just
Minecraft. I don't have any more Minecraft stuff.
What did Trace? What was Trace supposed to hear? That I was tattling on him for burying my Lego?
My wife is a slave driver, I'm telling you.
Was this possibly elves, you think?
Hey, break his life.
Woo!
Actually, you know what? Let's recognize these.
Yeah, Brickanize. Yeah. Y'all use that.
Not sponsored, by the way. We dropped
Yeah.
it.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Let me search it up, as the kids would say.
Mayo said he couldn't hear you. I don't know what that means.
Who's Mayo?
I can't hear you. Oh. The GWP joke. For anyone who doesn't know, Trey often forgets what GWP stands for. And I don't understand that. So.
All right, Cal. I'm going to get off here.
Bye.
Wife is demanding me to do stuff, and I don't like it.
No, wifey. We just want Cliffy to stay and play. But it's okay. It's okay. Go do the right thing. Because we love you so much, and we'll see you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, so when is your 300 Tutu and Tassel stream?
Never.
All right. Good night.
You know what? General Tron's bricks. Now that you say that, I haven't even fully recognized it yet. But you might be right because I have that set. So it makes sense that it would be from Rapunzel's tower.
Uh-huh.
Great women paint. What? Sisu. Okay, so this came out in 2014 in one set, and it was, yes, you're 1000% correct. It's the tower that I have. So here you have it. If you can see, it's this little Rapunzel's tower. Well, Disney princess mini dolls. Wife. Wired integrated female electric
Wow.
phonograph from SpongeBob, right?
Oh.
That's what wife stands for.
Okay, so he doesn't get all his info from Wikipedia. It's Wikipedia and SpongeBob.
Ah, and The Simpsons and Family Guy. Oh, come on.
Come on. What's in the box?
I wonder if I could use, how many different Harry Potter monster books are there?
I had to do
At least 2. You are a crazy fast searcher on Bricklink. I thought maybe you just already knew it. It was so fast. Chappelle Rowan.
Excuse me, why are we getting stuck? Hello?
The Rapunzel set, The Book is Life. You just got that one? It was a cute little set. It was at the office long ago on a shelf, and it just kept sitting in the box. And I knew we had sets and brickheads just laying around for us to build for no good reason, just because we work with Lego. And eventually I was like, oh, okay, I want that Rapunzel set. It's just sitting there. I'll give it a good home. All right, so this little monster book guy was released in 2004, so it's over 20 years old at this point, and it was released in 4 sets. Let's see. Draco's Encounter with Buckbeak, Hogwarts Castle 2nd Edition, Hogwarts Express 2nd Edition, and the motorized Hogwarts Express. Okay, so that's where this came from. And maybe that's why I have a train piece. I don't know. Were the Hogwarts Express trains built on like a single? Let me show you. I found this in the box.
Okay.
Well, I already showed you, Cal.
Oh. Well, don't mind me over here building a barn. Oh yeah, look, she got a train piece.
This thing was in my box of bulk. And I was like, what's this for, guys? Or Cal was the only one there. But yeah. Is this from a Hogwarts train?
I mean, could be the Hogwarts one of them, yeah.
Because I'm like, how did I come across this? Because I've bought bulk, before, but I don't really keep track of what was where. I typically try to just get it washed. And
I mean, it is a low belly carriage. So, depending on what cart, because that wouldn't be an engine necessarily. I think that would be more of a cart more than an engine. So,
like it's one of the attachments.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on what car would be a low boy.
Yeah.
Can anyone tell me what little crown next to my name is? Oh, no, so that's new, Brick is Life. Nothing on you, for sure. That's just new, something that YouTube's doing. The more you comment, they just want a competition, a fun way to chat,
But also, this is what else I found this evening.
Yo, heck yes.
I've had it for years, and the only part that ever got built was the base. And
I'm telling you, that's got to be like your Sig Fig treehouse or something. You got so many different figures.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for the rest of the box with the pieces to find itself out there.
Your way home.
I have big old bags of Minecraft minifigs, Minecraft brick built. I have the Ender Dragon. I guess it's my son's. It's Adrian's. Not mine. It's not mine.
Yeah, sure. Does it count as a facade if technically the front end itself is technically a facade, but the rest of it is built out? You know what I'm saying? It's technically still counted as a facade if I only build out the portions of the front end, and then just I'm going to Disneyfy it. You see what I mean? They build up a facade, and then the rest is a building.
Right.
So I mean, that's not the way I'm going. I'm trying to make it a full-on barn. But I was just thinking that with the way I'm trying to add this floor in is lower than
That brick.
that brick. So do I bring it a brick high and then just level it out all the way, or you know what I mean? Like, do I facade it and then
I like it. I like it facade like down and hidden a little behind it, not leveled with it. I think
it's going to stick out either way. I plan for it in my head for the peak of the roof to hopefully come up like this and only cover the one staff down here. And so this whole crane will still be sticking out. Now, my hope is in the angle of the picture I'm hoping to take, we swing the crane around to where the UFO is back here in the background, but like you don't see the crane in itself because of the camera angle, but you see that UFO floating.
right.
You see what I mean? To give it that dimension. But we know there's a crane.
Yeah, right. But that should work.
This is like so out of my range for mocking, and I'm excited to push myself to it. You know. I don't know.
Yeah, I see. I think the facade idea is mostly in my mind for playability. Like, I just remember dollhouses and things that the whole front stayed the way it was, and you had to spin it around to play on the backside, the open backside.
Juju said facade is just the front of a building. You have death. It's okay to leave it open in the back. Yes, got you. I mean, yeah, they're not a bad thing, but I just don't want all my buildings to be one. I want them to be thick. You know what I'm saying? Love it. Thanks for the ideas. Yeah, I do like having that lower in the back. I think we're gonna keep that idea. Let me find my cowbell. You know how Robin Hood brick? Have you ever watched Robin Hood bricks? I love Robin Hood bricks.
I think so.
He's got this little red buzzer, and if you comment and he picks your comment or idea to throw into his layout or his build or whatever, he'll give you a little bap on the red buzzer. And so I've been thinking, I'm like, I'm the cow. Like, for y'all's ideas, I might as well like ring a bell or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And get you a cowbell.
I have one. I just ain't dug it out.
You need like a button that you can just hit really quick that sounds like a cowbell.
True.
Hitting a cowbell once isn't really a good sound though.
Ding.
Yeah.
Now you have to get the back and forth, the dingle dingle. You know.
Yeah, you gotta like.
Does this make sense?
It's so good. It looks so nice.
And you don't really notice that it's the half curve. I mean,
No.
yeah, to
It's
like the trained eye, you'll know. And if I keep knocking it over, but
it just looks like there's some depth in the barn somewhere. It's just,
And then the one side here is their chutes, so that way they can also come out. So like,
and maybe it's a like little tiny silo inside the barn that's storing some like feed or
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, you're right. That could be something.
Like if you were building more off of that, you could kind of turn that into one, even if you had more.
I mean, yeah, up here where the roof is, because this would be like the attic area. So I'm gonna put one more window here. I was kind of gonna cheat and use an idea I had on Peace Mock, And the owl idea, throwing the owl in the tree idea.
That's a good find.
But in this case, throwing the owl in the barn idea. Look at that. And then like it's going to slope up off of it. It's already like structurally sound. Report.
Camera always do this.
Oh, I gotta find the gear. Here it is. This
It's like,
piece,
oh, the brick is like. Speaking of sandwiches,
pretty good. Right. Okay. So this
there's no Johnny G.
Ooh,
Got distracted. Easy, don't do that.
is an outward appearance that is maintained to conceal a less pleasant or credible reality. Yep, that's Lego. Oh, that's funny. This is the piece I'm going to switch out. I was building in all black. That's just the way my brain goes. To color code it. I'm actually learning to not do that. So that's good. But we're going to use this. I figured at the beginning of stream, instead of me back here in the back, since it'll be open, instead of me trying to pinch it and twist it, we're just going to just twist it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Ease of access. Oh, okay. And so this is how I put this together. Because regular ones would just knock over and fall apart. So this middle one here is connected by a 1x2 axle to hide there in the middle. The top area is quite a rig. This angled piece has studs right there. And wow, hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to squint my eyes to see.
What the
Am
heck?
I losing my vision?
I am too.
Okay. Oh, wait.
So there's an axle drove through that plate with the bye moo.
Congrats.
Lunch. Ooh, lunch sounds good right now. So there's a flat-headed axle there and a flat-headed axle here on the bottom, so that way we can get the rotating piece there to have that. So we're going to do that through the same Technic hole of this. It's the same diameter as this round plate. We just got to get the round plate off. Out breaking pieces. Hopefully. This is a good time for a brick separator. Brick separator, no? Brickless separation. There we go. Come on, come on. Oh. Y'all can watch me fail, okay? I'm probably making this a lot harder than what it needs to be. Yeah. Yeah. All in one click. Okay, so be flat-headed down through the bottom of that. So we're going to drive the flathead through the bottom. And then we're going to use the round turntable and bottom to have spinning effect.
Yeah.
And connect it back to our crane. The crane will then be put on the studs, but also through the axle. And I forgot where my stud dimensions were, so we'll just put it there. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. we can really make
Go
that thing.
at her spin.
Okay, that'll be fun. I got to figure this out again. So basically, how I figured it out was put it on there, and the cow is here. So basically, I kind of wanted it somewhat centered with the cow itself.
Okay.
So this red brick right here is center barn, basically. Well, I guess maybe this side, considering that we're off the side. Let me push him in.
Ooh.
It's made to do that. It's okay. So yeah, let's center that. This would be that center, so something like this. Come on, baby. We'll figure out the facade in a minute. Okay. Basically, it'd be back here. This is somewhat center. Not 100% center back here, just because if you think about it, the rest of the barn kind of still goes for some little bit right here. At least in my head. So we're only building to that portion. You know what I mean? So somewhat center. Man, okay, now I really want to get that UFO built and put up on a fishing string so that way we can attach it, because having that thing swinging on this right now. Okay, we're going to take a pause on here. We're going to build that UFO. And then I have to grab the fishing string and cut a long enough piece for that. And for that, we're going to use this piece right here. I've used this with hanging up airplanes before with the same fishing line. But with the airplanes, the difference with airplanes was after I tied it to this, I also wrapped the fishing line around that airplane once and then back through this loop again. The difference here is I'm only tying the fishing string to this, and then I'm connecting the Lego to the actual top of a UFO. So let's build a UFO. I'm going to use it. This is an off-brand piece. It's Brickcraft, and I'm only using it because it gives me enough space. Basically, my hand grabbed it first. From a champagne bottle I never actually really built. Okay, so now we got a hole right here. I don't really want the hole there. I'm just going to put a basic plate under here to kind of give us some diameter.
Hey, Will.
Will, what's up? But he needs that price.
No, not that piece. Any piece, but that piece.
That's funny. So basically, we got the cockpit of our UFO, and then the bottom portions. Here's some lights that I used in the old UFO. Once again, the green pieces I also were from the old UFO. Basically, I didn't line them up too much. I kind of made them symmetrical, just enough. I mean, like, I wasn't going to at first, and then I seen these, and I was like, oh, yeah, I could totally use those as, like, some underlight. Like, you get it flying around, and you might see that. You know what I mean? So the next thing I thought of was let's put a cockpit to it. We're using an old cockpit that I had. That the back end of it is actually open. And I don't like that, but at the same time I do. I'm not actually going to do anything with it just yet. Oh, that's not Lego. The Lego police are going to get you. Oh, yes, for sure, for sure. The wee woos, the Lego wee woos, let them get me.
What's the illegal piece?
They got nice uniforms. Well, some of the Lego I have here is not Lego.
As long as Lego Prison lets you also play with Lego, then we're good.
So here's where we're going to use that piece there for a loop. And hopefully he just flies around like this a little bit, kind of tilted. You see here from the side how much it curves around. I really like that windshield for a UFO. Really good windshield, except for the back being open. But we just ignore that. Okay? So next piece.
UFO.
Next piece next thing I want to do, I'm using another off-brand piece. Come get me, Lego Police. Because I don't exactly know if Lego makes this piece. Do you see what I'm looking at here? I'm looking at a double-sided, double-studded piece, okay? Each side has a stud. Basically because as a mock builder, I now have to invert the piece without making it so big, okay? There's ways that you could do it through Lego, and I'm not doing it through Lego. I'm doing it through an off-brand piece because I want to use this Ninjago spinner upside down as my sucking up
your abduction light.
Abduction light. There you go. Doesn't that look awesome as an abduction ray?
It really does, and I really love the colors. It's so cool.
So let me grab this fishing line right here. Yeah. And hopefully I got some scissors.
Lego does not make an inversion piece. Yeah, that's why he's using it. So he could use his Ninjago piece. No.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay, there's the scissors. I'm making this extremely long. I always make my fishing line, like there's still old fishing line hanging from my ceiling from where my airplane and stuff was hanging up the first time. Like I always use more than enough line so I can tie enough. I have enough length. I can pull it to where I need. I can tie it off, and then you cut from there. That's just me. Let's see. Lego does not make an inversion piece. I love it because that means I can go buy more off-brand, and they can give me that. I'm kidding. Lego Prism will give you pieces that are brittle brown. Yeah, that's right. Marker drawn on, and craggle pieces, broken pieces, and minifigs missing parts. Sheesh. Got to be creative for inversion. Yes. For this mock, it works out. That thing's ready to fly from farm to farm, sucking up cows. I'm telling you, this was a great idea.
Well, Cal, I hate to cut out early, but I do got to get going.
No worries. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, it's looking great. I cannot wait to see what it looks like when it's all done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your night.
You too. Bye, guys.
Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, moo. You know what? I should send the link out to the castle. I probably just made Cliffy say what? Oh, look at that! A flying UFO on the cow channel. You ever seen something like that? Woo! Look, Mom, no hands. Anyways, so yeah, plenty of string, plenty of string, because the tip of it. Okay, let me zoom out just a wee bit here for you. Mm-hmm. There, yes, come on now. Basically, so here's the tip of it, you see? Now we are trying to make it fly. So basically, we don't want it too low, but I do like, I don't want it low enough I'm hitting figs, but I want it just right above their head. You know what I'm saying? So like, yes, that's too long, but like I said, we can cut again later. Imagine this thing spinning around. I'm telling you, this mock is coming to life. Movement, little bit of lighting. I'm loving it. We are getting to it. Let me send out a link. Hold on. Let me see if there's anybody out there in the pool that wants to swim this way. I got quite a little bit to build here, so you're welcome to join if you want. Here, I'm gonna do this too. There's a new fancy way that we can do this, like copy link copy this and this. You can okay, now I thought of that too, Brick is Life. You can put it in a crank to lift it and lower it. Yes, you 100% can. I thought about doing that too. We might go that route eventually through the build, depending on what I want to do with the crane. This crane is kind of a temporary idea in a way, just a little bit, just to kind of see my first, my structurally sound movements here, what we can and can't do with it. In the mock, we might actually improve from there. I don't know. What pound? This is 20-pound test line, okay? It's all ripped up. This is my actual fishing line. Right there. Right there. 20 pound. 20-pound test line. You can get yourself a 20-pounder. That Lego going nowhere. How do you? There's that. Oh, I almost put myself in timeout. That's a thing. Okay. I'm having a lot of fun on this mop. Basically, we still have to figure out the rest of the wall here on the facade. It is a facade. It's not a facade. It's whatever you want to call it. But we're going from there. This guy lines up there. Basically, we can have a brick going all the way across. Yes, okay, so this white line I lined up with the very top of this door frame here. And so the brick actually could reach all the way across. Now, theoretically, we are on that wall. What I'm going to do is actually overlap it by one stud. And this wall here, we're actually overlap to the front by one stud and lock the walls in. Am I wrong? I think that's how it'll work. Let's see. I'm trying to find a piece just a little bit smaller than this size. That's the dimensions of this here. If I'm going to put it in the same dimensions. Yeah, see, we're just two plate high. It's a good nougat piece. Like I'm telling you, this is the fun hole barn set that we're digging through. And that's a 6 wide tile in nougat. I have printed tan hooves. We should actually use those. So I have these guys that also came with the barn that we can use somewhere in the mix. Probably outside somewhere just to kind of give it that natural look over here somewhere that there was cows coming out, you know. So we have a few we can use. Now, so we're having aliens abduct the place. We might as well have all my aliens of sorts, at least one of every sort, come through. I have a whole mob of Z-blobs that we might as well make them come through. I have some really cool TMC miscellaneous space figs. Now I know that the heads are Star Wars, but I love that they were sent to me as a miscellaneous figure, and I have kept them in that. He's my favorite. I love this head. It reminds me of my fly guy. But yeah, so aliens are taking over. These guys might as well be in the mix. And you got the crane that we can spin around. Let's capture this. So that way we can get to building the rest of my mom. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull it up. We're all gonna watch it right now. That's all I'm doing. Oh my gosh, look at the pool on this thing. Look at that. That's not straight. Can you tell me that? That's not straight? Let's restart, okay? She's straight. Okay. Here's what I'm doing. I'm pulling down so that way it goes up, okay? Leverage. Oh my goodness. What's going on here, Betsy? What's going on here? Why are you struggling? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is why I said, yes, I need a counterweight. But this is why I said this is where we're going to, this is where we need to test the crane. Because I never actually tested the crane. Oh, now it wants to be picked up. It took it. Look, it's off. It is. It's wiggling. But it took it that much to come up off of it. Yeah, okay, yeah. What if we pull along the arm? You're right. I'm dumb. But hey, we're experimenting here together. Yeah, this is good knowledge for me. It's good. It's a good learning opportunity. Oh, yes. Great idea right there. Brick is life. You get a gold star. Pull along the arm. I'm a dummy. Now look at how much I'm a dummy. I admit it. Okay. I love the idea. Thank you. Yes, I'm also intrigued with it, but clearly I know nothing. Ah. Yeah, okay, so now we got to figure out a counterweight. So also, ding, 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 Brick Dad, you also get a gold star. We now have to figure out a counterweight system. That I like the idea here that that we can use it up and down. Now, okay, get this. I tie this end to a counterweight system, and then we just let it slide up and down. And ever so often, you see what it does? It lands, and then we turn it, and it lands on people, abducting people. Yeah, because it lands perfectly. I mean, like it could go over them and fall. I'm loving where this is going. Okay, so counterweight idea is next. There we go. We're all building a mock together. um, my thought for a counterweight, now it's not a lot of weight, but tying the other end of the fishing line through some Technic brick with the axles through it. Now you can put a crank at the top or bottom of the crane, and it can weigh it down. Oh, I gotta find it. We'll work into that. I like that idea. For now, we're going to use the pulley system. We're definitely going to put a crank on it, maybe next week, actually. And we have a spool of line that we can use. So honestly, if we have to spool up Lego wheel, yeah, like you're saying at the bottom down here, that would be so cool to be able to manually do that. You're onto something. I know what we're doing next week. Yeah, okay, so I'm thinking a Technic piece at the moment. Ooh, I actually just found these. I have a bunch of these. That's a thought. Look, okay, so I have a bunch of these in blue. See, have a good one, General Tron Moo. No, this is your congratulations on third stream. You had it tonight. No. Next Monday on my birthday is my build the baby, space baby stream and eat my hot sauce on my birthday. If I hold 300. So I have a bunch of these blue radars. And I don't know if you knew this, but if you put a Technic piece in the middle, put them like this, you get this disc looking thing, okay? That is what we're going to tie, just so that way my hand has something to fold, essentially. Yes, next week, yes. Yeah, no, this is my mock for Mock Tuesdays. The theme is Wild West, and I'm throwing a little bit of everything into it. Okay. Now I have something BS. Okay, so now we got this on a pulley. Now the next thing I got to think of is how am I going to hook it when I want him to just fly? He's got to be hooked somewhere about right here. Oh my goodness. Hey, at least he went and abducted. He was trying to abduct these goats, but they're smarter than them. Editing some video for Mayo. What? Look at that. I'm liking this. We're getting somewhere. Let's build some more of the barn. I have found some pieces we're going to use. Yeah, I didn't know he was an editor either. Ah. Red panel? Red panel's too high. Too much. Too much for the red panel. Too high. Come on with it. Come on with it, man. Everything's too big. Come on. Give me some, oh, look at that. There's an dark tan olive color. Oh, yeah, that's olive color tile. 2x6 tile olive. Love it. These are what we're going to use for the roof as they did. Essentially, I just want it to be going up. Maybe even a secondary pitch here. I don't know yet. We'll see as the facade comes together tonight. I plan to get this barn done, built, done, out of the way tonight. Even if that involves me going and get more coffee. Okay? Oh, ho. It's magic. You know? You know what I'm saying. Look at that. I just found three. The three I need. Perfect pieces. I believe this is the right dimensions. There went that. Clean up on aisle 7. Okay, let's slide in these doors. Pink. Uh-oh. What didn't I do right here? Are we down a size? Oh, we're down a size. I forgot to put the... We're up by a 1x4 on this other side. So I got to put a 1x4 on top. Yes, come on, baby. Yes. Okay, now it's interlocking with the wall here. There's that. Now it should be able to fit my panel. This guy, just like that. We're going to slide him there. This panel here. Bam. Slide that guy back. And there's the middle. So as you can see, yeah, it's a little on. No. Yeah, that makes sense. I need to go one more brick in to the middle with the red color there, or even make that one there white, just to kind of, you know what, I might actually make that one white. Let's see how that looks. Let's figure out the pieces we got using the same funhole barn stuff. Could do that. Oh, if I have to resort down to it, I could be using 2x bricks. There's a lot of white 2x bricks up in here. Do. Come on, white brick. Come on, white brick. You know what? Let's go to a different. They have better pieces we could use. Ouch. Bunch of those. Okay, I think we're going to keep it at the white brick. I'm sourcing quite a few white brick. One by two white brick. And simply just because I'm going to turn it to the side and make a one by white strip. Really thought I had a lot of parts, and I built this mock and saw just how quickly they all disappeared. Oh yeah. Okay. We have to go up to one by, but at least we got that. And so the white strip will barely be sitting. It actually ties it in a lot better. White strip there. We have this other piece here. Find a few more pieces. Then we get this truck on the road. Come on now. Pretty sure I only need like one more. Okay. Am I wrong? It is right. Oh wait, that guy is 100% the same. Oh, okay, because that's off. Now I need to. I'm just going to take the easy way out and get these studs. I have a box of studs. We're just going to peel a couple out instead of using 2-bys. Because I have studs nearby, we'll even use the pink ones because I don't use pink. My daughter takes a lot. Might as well use them. Oh, you know what? You can't. You got to use a white one right there. Due to the fact that it's a white wall right there. You're going to be able to see it. And I don't want pink to be able to be shown. Let's do 2 pink. Put that back in. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? Now, we'll go this route. Different idea. Different topic, different day. We're going to use these white square studs. White squares, 1-bys. Do. Right there. Just to make it make sense. Square it off. Love it. Now we put the big boy on top. I love that everybody outside can see me, but I can't see them. Hold on. Like that. Well, we'll figure it out like that. I'm pretty sure I did it right. Uh, that's where the saying "you can never have enough parts" come from. People that build huge mocks must be trust fund babies. I throw money at this hobby to no end, and I still run out. 100%. You're yes. I'll run out of parts. You're 100%. Goodbye, dude. Have a good night. Moo. Thanks for hanging out. You're 100% right. You throw money at your mocks, at your parts, and it castaway, be gone. Will, what are you doing? I miss you. Come talk to me. Come flow the ideas. Are you proud of me, Will? I'm on to Mills plating now. I really like this UFO. Great idea, Brick is Life, and Brick Dad, and everybody else who contributed to that idea. Yeah, see, okay, so the hook mechanism for this weight will have to be on this pole itself because you'll have to make it spin with the crane. I'm doing a big collaboration, and total cost between of all of us will be about 160,000 when it's done next year. Pieces? Is that right? Is there? I have to squint to see that many zeros. That's funny. That's quite a bit of pieces. Okay, so we got that built in. Let's push our Mr. Longhorn there through. Yes. Okay. Now here's where you can kind of see where I have deceived you. Oh, dollars. Oh, snap. Mr. Longhorn is actually closer to this side where the actual center is than he is here. But I deceived you. I even moved it all the way off to the side so you didn't notice that my build is off center. But now you know, and only if you were here at 1 minute and 40 minutes. Thank you for being here. End of PSA announcement. Oh man, I got wires all wrapped up over here. I'm spinning around building it, talking it, and not paying attention. Next thing we're gonna have to do is getting them wires laid out, tied down somehow. I'm not really going to tie them down. Okay, so Longhorn is all the way to the front. Got our door. We're just going to line up our door there. Got the seam of the white. This goes up there. Seam of the white. Something like that. Oh, snap. She's coming together. I'm too tired to join a stream. Keep going. Well, thanks for the motivation. Dang, I still had another swallow of coffee and now it's cold. I'm going to need another coffee soon. But not yet. Give me 1 second. Throat's getting dry, so I had to swallow down some water. Keep hydrated, people. Anyways. So now we pull in the cow, functionality there, functionality with the crane, a little bit of lighting with the candles or the fire pit, kind of evens out. So, Longhorn all the way up front, and then she pulls back. Why do you pull that way? She barely sticks her head outside the barn, by the way. I did that on purpose, just to simulate that she's walking out, or he, or whatever. A freaking cow, okay, people? Let's line up the doors here. Oh, I do like that. The white line, the white brick behind them doors really makes them pop. But see, so if I line up that, you wouldn't hardly know that my doors are off center. It looks off center up here right now because I did overlap the brick. So right here on this wall, I would overlap the brick. Very nice. I'll put this under here. This. Come on with me, wires. That. Now I have clips here just holding in place of the wire. They're not actually going to hold it down at all. I really don't think. You know, oh shit, they actually held it down. So basically that's going to be hidden up underneath the nose plate, and all you're going to see is the fire. We'll put a little bit of log and gravel everywhere. And it'll all even out to where we're at with the barn. It's going to start coming together. This end here again will be connected to Cliffy's castle moat area. Okay. Let's start thinking about what we're doing on this side here and this side here. Because I do still have to build out that wall. We could put longer pieces. Now that does have to be nose plated up right there. So that bottom brick doesn't necessarily honestly matter. It's this top brick here that matters. And then we just build that up. I do want to put the wall in there as much as from this point of view. Now let's throw this wall back on. Come on, baby. Let's push him forward. Now, do you see what I mean with the view? You don't hardly notice that's a curved wall on that inside. I've literally seamed it up to where it looks natural in the background. Now that other side there, that's going to be open. This whole side here, this will be open. But we're going to have fencing here in front of it, gates or however. There'll be more to come on this, but for now, I'm going to continue working my barn until I'm satisfied with it. I do want to place, I grabbed this window. I kind of want to put this window right in the middle. And that be, but I don't know. I can definitely tell that that's not the middle. You can probably tell that that's not the middle. But lined up in the right angle, it is the middle. See, I mean, I can put panel there. Uh, there we go. Okay. Now, look at that. It's not even. Um, how am I going to do this? Now, I'm wanting this rooftop. I'll have to dig them out this week. But I have hinge pieces, angle pieces that allow us to get that angle for the roof piece. Might have to come back to that next week. But you see how much taller this is. I mean, it looks deceiving on your end. Honestly, though, that's probably about right. That's how much taller it still is. That's going to be a steep freaking peak. Steep peak. Steep peak. Now, this is more even there in the middle. See how there's 3? That's 100% even. 100%. I could leave it open, and we could run another slide. That's why I did put that. Well, that worked out so well as a visual. Thank you, visual. Stay. So, I actually kind of like that better. And then we can keep it closed or open it or whatever, but it looks good for the aesthetic view. And not only that, but it also gives us a little bit more leverage to have another brick height here and then bring up another end of the roof. So we're going to have angle roofing here, angle roofing up here to cover up a lot of this tower. Yes, this part of the tower is going to show, but a lot of this I want covered up. And then like we seen earlier, we can make him fly. And then you can abduct people. Let's see if he can abduct the. Look, I just made my own little claw game. How fun is that? Oh, he almost got the duckies. You gotta spin the other way. Get him. Get him. He got him. First try. What's up, Miss Bunny? Moo. Abducting. And then they fly away, see? They abduct and then they fly away. Then they come back and they abduct and then they fly away. That's fun. That's really fun. I don't want to use black. If I use black right here, because the roof part will be black. I am still alive, just for a little while. Just to finish this up a little bit. So we'll dig out the other door. I also want to put just a tiny bit of lights inside of this area here of the barn, just to give the cow some light here to see the cow. And I think I had the perfect light for that. I can't remember which light it was. Or we plug them both in and we figure out which one's which. Tiny wise, tiny wise. Got back from lunch. Nice. Moo. Oh, you love it. Thank you. Thank you. It's coming together. Hello? Mayor, you're going to have to let yourself in. I'm busy. Haha, you can't. That's funny. Hello?
Hello, how's the mock going? Looks like you got some doors I haven't seen before.
I found the light. Yeah, it's fun.
So they're not Lego doors.
No, definitely not.
Okay, that explains everything now.
Okay, so I found the right light. Now the question is how do I want to wire that? I guess I can wire it through the floor and up to the ceiling through here. I got it. And then we're just going to tie it into the same loop right here, going out to the same electrical on Sethi's platform.
So does Seth have a platform?
Yeah, it's this. It's my postcard. So these lights, I'm going to use the same circuit for these lights, the same switch. And so basically, this stage will be sitting right here on this side of the mock. So then they'll be sharing power. And then this side of the mock, the moat will connect from Clippy's moat, and his castle will connect right here. And so then this will be in the middle of both of those. Yeah.
So this is going to be a bridge between some of your previous mocks.
Yeah. Well, it's all going into a layout at the end of the year. This is the creation of the TMC layout.
Yeah, so everything will be connected.
Essentially, kind of. I may have to modify a few things to make it make sense. But
That's part of the mocking game. A little mods. It didn't hurt anyone.
yeah. So now I got that light and the fire both hooked up to the same circuit.
So did you put the barn on stilts so that you could run wires underneath?
Yeah, it's going to all be mills plated. And see, so right here, now there's a big enough gap already naturally that I can run the wire up and down and back through this loop. I love when something goes right.
Yeah, because I don't think I've seen those. What are they? 3x5 curved wall panels before. So are they also fun hole Lumi bricks?
No, these are. What are you talking about? These?
Yeah.
Oh, those. No, those ones are Lego.
Okay, because oh, they're 4x4, not 3x3. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get that to show, but yeah,
You got me interested in those.
they're regular though.
I'm gonna search for them now. Because that looks like a dark orange.
I'm just going to line up this light best I can with what is presumed to be the middle where the cow is.
Hey, Dustin.
Okay, here we go. So there's a light up underneath. Going to run that down that crack as I had said. And then that. Okay. We'll lift up this brick to feed him through the same brick. Cool. We'll work on the rest of the wiring issues later. For now, let's see our first look with fire and a lit up cow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
And Cowboys vs. Aliens.
Just enough light. You don't want it to be too bright. I mean, now here's the thing though. And I probably need Miss Heather or somebody to chime in. We're going with Wild West theme. Was there electricity for the barn in the Wild West?
And no, all the lights would have been oil. They would have been oil lamps.
I guess we can stretch it and assume that. I do want lighting there. It looks so good to see that cow with some lights. Like even when you're pulling it back and forth, like there's a shadow. You see that shadow that comes along with it from the longhorn?
Yeah, because as the light flashes on the ground.
Yeah. Lanterns, yep. You know what? So speaking of that, I could run it to one of my lanterns here to make it authentic. Great idea. And then all we would do basically is connect the, oh, I have an idea. There's a Technic hole right here beside the longhorn here. We're going to use that Technic hole here in a second.
But electricity wasn't in widespread use until, I believe, the 1940s. Yeah, after World War One, a lot more people started experimenting with electricity.
I put the wire through that hole. I probably did this backwards, but it's okay. Just got to find my Technic parts. Wherever they are at. We might come back to that idea later so we can move forward. What's up, Big Nate? Move.
Hey, Nate.
Electricity was around 1870s. Nice. More common starting in the 1920s. Very cool.
Well, wasn't the American gold rush over by the 1870s? Because when I think of the Wild West, I think of the 1850s. And the 1850s is when commercial railroading started getting more advanced, which is why 440s, they dominated the American West.
I'm going to experiment with something real quick. Hold on. Ah, lovely. I just figured out how to screen my light. Okay. I got to turn this off, disconnect, pull it out of the hole.
So Nate, when can we expect another Fantasy Forest update?
Out of the hole, stringing it through. Now, for all you paying attention at home, what just happened? I screwed myself over, that's what. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Let me try it the other way. 100%. So go up the back way. Now, people at home, what happened? I have an LED light inside of my barrel. And then you shove the barrel, string your light through the lantern. And shove it up the barrel. Don't press too tight because you're gonna pinch your wire.
So Dusty says the Phoebus cartel was an international cartel that controlled the manufacture and sale of incandescent light bulbs in much of Europe and North America. And Nate says, and maybe next week, I've barely been in the Lego room in weeks.
Wow. There we go. Now we have a lamp.
An old-timey hand lamp.
But
I think some of those lamp pieces were from the Pirates VIP pack.
I'm going to string it through here and back through that tunnel, back onto the power strip again. But we're not going to power it on yet. I need to grab a clip. So I need a clip and a Technic pin. I found my clips, but I don't actually know where a Technic pin is yet. Let me find a black clip. Get the clip. Okay. I'm going to use one of these little clippy clips because in the side is a Technic piece. I just ran a wire through right here. And here, let me go zoom in a little bit more. Oh, yeah, there you go. So now you see the wire here I'm working with. So I need to find my Technic piece, pop in the Technic piece into there.
If I was your neighbor, I would send you a bunch of Technic pieces.
Well, here's the thing, though. Maybe I don't string the electrical through the hole because I need to put the clip through the hole to hold the lantern. I string the electrical next to the wall in the gap.
If you got any gaps, feed them wires through. Yes, so the dark orange versions of those curved walls only came in 3 sets.
Nice. I knew where to put that mag. That's right.
If only there was a fun whole Lumi Bricks Fantasy a Mega Bloks version of Bricklink.
Yeah, because I need more of them parts.
Because I would go to a website like that to buy some of those barnyard doors.
Yeah. Okay. Found the piece I need. We're going to use a blue one. I don't care. Come on, baby. There you go. Then we're going to take the black clip, flip it to the dealio there, stick her in the wall. Come on, baby.
So Nessa's asking if it's in the way of the cow coming out.
Ooh. There's our next obstacle. Good thinking. We're about to figure that one out. we are about to figure that out. As soon as I figure out my line. I dropped it out. Okay. So already there's something I need to work on.
Have a good night. Have a good night to Brick Dad Builds.
Let's figuring that out. So we have that. Now let's see if he's in the way of his lantern. No. Ooh, it's perfect. It's just so big right there. Okay, now let's plug her in. Let's go back to Cal so I can run a wire.
And Breaking Bad is the best show you'll ever see, except maybe The Wire.
This through the hole. Okay, hello. Yep. Okay, and then onto the power strip. Come on, baby. Tiny, tiny wires.
If anyone in the chat has ever seen Breaking Bad or The Wire, let me know.
Okay. And let's turn on the light. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like that lantern light a little bit better, actually. Gives it a better vibe. Then you get the fire out front. Okay, let's move.
Yeah, it's a really bright light.
And so, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. So, by your view, it makes it look like it is, it's hit. It's not actually touching any of it.
Yeah, it's a forced perspective.
Yeah. And I really like what it's doing.
The shape, the curvature of the steer's horn comes over the clip bar for the lantern.
Yeah. By the leather of its teeth.
Instead of the skin of its teeth.
That's looking so good. You know what I might do? I might figure out that crane area, the second portion later. I at least want to get this facade somewhat finished. I am thinking I might use these, but I'm already, I don't know, I feel like that's too much off. But at the same time, I did want it to come off. But the other thing is too that the roof is going this way. It's not coming out like that right there.
Yeah, I think a two stud overhang would be.
This is more for up here. So you got this roof, and then up here you're going to have more of a slanted coming up type of thing.
Yeah, because that piece right there on top of that brick would look good if you have some of the 1x2x2 slopes underneath.
Yeah. So I'm thinking something like this. We'll have them pieces. So these pieces will come up like this, something like that. And then you have your other lip comes off on the other angle to give you that barn shape. Right? No?
Yeah, so that the rain can fall off the roof.
Yeah. And then I was thinking I kind of wanted it to hang off a little bit. I don't know, though. We'll figure it out. The roof and the crane is probably going to be into next week. Or I might do some of that off cam. I don't know. But I at least want to do this front end of the facade. make this all look good. So what we did here, might as well repeat on the other side. But I also got to remember this comes out one more brick. So instead of 2 bricks here on this side, I'm actually 3rd brick out. So this is right. Yeah, because I'm 1 stud in the middle. And
So
if
that-
I remember what?
Oh, sorry. So that they can hoist the hay into the barn.
Yeah. And I even have the old crane that came with this. For aesthetic looks, we could stick it out, but that's something down the way we can work into. That whole tote right there is filled with stuff that we can use. I ain't even broken into it yet.
Hey, Heather.
Yeah, so that's coming out 3 instead of.
Cal is experimenting with the slope of the roof.
I am. Ooh, look at this, Miss Heather. I added a lamp. Yeah.
Oh, you're disguising the wire as some of the fencing.
What?
It almost looks like that wire could be for low hanging fencing.
Well, no. You look. You gotta remember this is going to be mills plated, so this all will be level with the barn right there. So all of that is actually hidden underneath the base plate.
Okay, yeah, because it's a Mills. I don't know why. I just saw that and I thought of
Now,
a wired fence.
I do have different types of white fence that I want to use.
Oh yeah, those are the ranch style fencing.
The lights are looking good. Oh yeah. Uh yes. And so I do have lights that I do want to or lights. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, because I have some of the old 2009 farm city sets, and they use those ranch fences for the horses to jump over.
Yeah.
Panda says, "Careful! If he kicks over the barn, sorry, if he kicks it over, the barn will burn down."
Yo, I just found the perfect piece. So this is a 3 wide piece. This is a 3 wide window. Printed window, I might add. Look at that. That was meant to be. 100% meant to be.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, baby. Just let it be.
That's right, BB Rexa. That's right.
Baby, I'm good. I'm feeling all right. I'm blue double D. I'm blue double D double R.
Yeah.
It is awesome, Nessa. I've never seen that printing for that before. I think the first time I saw that 3x3 window was in one of the Harry Potter night books.
Well, yeah, this is all from the fun hole bar. You that all that. All these pieces I'm digging through right now. You know what? Maybe we take this side here and put some snot, and then we run a white tile just to give it an offset. I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe. Or even, what if we did studs? Just to break it up. I don't know how I feel about that. So, like, essentially, the other side would match with white going down right there.
Dusty's asking about a Flego convention.
No, I don't display. But I am getting really good at figuring this out. I might end up displaying. I have more Lego than I do Flago, but I'm telling you that Flago is really calling me.
Oh, I'll probably be exhibiting at Brick Floats Utah in 2027.
Hopefully I am too. I think we're going to cheat and fill it in. So I have a 5x space here. We're going to use a 4x and a 1. Fill that gap. And thus put back on track here. I also need a 1x here to fill in that gap, but I also need to build a wall back there. That's looking decent. Coming together. This is literally what I've been picturing. I wanted a double-decker barn for forever since I started this.
Ever since you took apart the Fun Hole looming barn set.
No, even before that, one of the first things I wanted to build was a barn and improve that barn. I've improved the barn to this level.
There was a barn in the 2013 Lego Ideas book, which I always liked.
Here we go. Kind of like that. I don't know. We'll leave it for now and see what it looks like.
It's the most red thing I've seen all day.
I tell you what.
Heather thinks it's coming along nicely.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I think most of the mocks I see my friends do, it comes along nicely.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's why they're my friends.
Yeah. Look at that. We can even put a 1x right there. What if we put this 1x here as a white 1x brick? Just to really throw it off. I don't know. I don't want to go too far off with weirdness on the barn. But instead of this, I don't want that.
You got those open Technic pinholes.
Yeah, I'm going to cover that up with actually putting in a white 1x right here going across.
For some wood planking.
Huh?
For some wood planking.
I do have printed tile, wood printed tile. It's 3 high.
That might be the one, Dusty. I forget which dates it's from, but I know it was sold for a couple years. I think mine is dated 2013, but it might have started selling in 2010. I can't remember the dates properly. You might have the 2011 version of that book. And I thought it was cool the way they showed how you could use the multiple angles of slopes to get the apex of the barn's roof. That was when I didn't know as much about the geometry of Lego.
No, I can't do that. Gotta find the right piece. Do that. Yes. Ha ha. That looks okay.
So Dusty's suggesting a diagonal cross piece for the door.
Well, that's what the doors are. The barn.
Heather's trying to hold back jokes.
That's fine. Yes. Okay. So look right here. Actually, you can tell that it's not centered. But
Oh yes, I remember what you mean, Dusty.
give you perspection. Now it looks like it's centered.
Because Life is asking what angles of slopes you have.
So yeah, that's no, it's a yes, a 1x4 slope, because you go up 1, you come out 4, and it's a slope, but it does have 2 studs on top. I don't know what you would call this, but Lego does make this piece. I have had this piece numerous different times, mainly black. I have it in yellow and white. The white comes with my one of my garbage trucks. This angled piece here, and then when I got this, when I got the fun hole barn, they had the same piece, so I was already familiar with it. This kind of looks like the Alamo. I'm kidding.
Remember, Seth would want us to remember the Alamo.
Yeah. He said, "No, I meant the idea book." Instead of the 2x2 on each side, I meant 1x2. Yes, I got you. Yeah, that looks so good. Next order of business. So my thought is we would have the black rough tiles like this and like this to give us that. We still need to build up a little bit of a peak here. Let's put on the crane real quick. Let's see how big our crane workings are.
Zelda wants to blast the air horn for 301 subscribers. I might have an air horn somewhere.
Shit. Every time I just touch my mock, I break it. Okay. So, to normal person view, that's how much of the crane you see. And then, of course, it still goes up one whole extra. But that's not terribly bad considering it's a whole crane piece back there in the back. I really Disney-fied it, and I love it.
So if you're going to Disneyfy it, that means it's going to be like that movie Home on the Range.
It could. This little Jeremy, and I think little Jeremy approves. And then we got, where'd I put Miss Dina? Miss Dina right here. I think Miss Dina approves. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, look, they bow down to it. They approve.
Bow down to the bun. And Nessa has some ideas about the combination of slopes.
Those 3 1x2s need to be placed with the. I will think about that dimension. I will have to think about it. I see what you're saying with the slope to be a different slope status. Yes, that's going to be so good. So you get the right angle, and you get the spaceship float in the back. Okay. Basically, this is where the picture's going to be taken, like this. So essentially, you won't even see the crane. You just see the UFO, the barn, a little bit of the Moat River, the campfire happening. You see what I mean? This is what I am pictured in my head. But it's going to be complete with the Wild West. No, the end's not the ones you have. Oh, okay. Oh, a 1x2x3. You're talking about these ends. I get what you're saying. One by twos need to be replaced with a 1x2 slope. Okay, where it slopes in. Ooh, oh my God, yes. Great idea with the slope piece coming into it, giving it more of that slope with the back of the barn. Leave the slope you have and take off the 1x2s that are stacked. Yes. Yep. I get your idea. Love it. Thank you. What do I want to do about this? You know what? We can shove a pole through the center axle of this trigger I made here. And that will be my stopper. There we go. Now see, we can turn. It stopped by itself even. Full 360, full 360. Come on. Come on, baby. Yeah, swing the partner round and round. It does struggle a little bit. It does bend just a little bit. There's some play. Probably do need to go down a little bit lower with this. Bam. Heck yeah. Is one of the calves turning 4? Happy birthday. Yeah, so no. So yes and no. My son already turned 4. My daughter just turned 8. I'm sorry. My son already turned 6. My daughter just turned 8. Yeah. And then Monday I'll be 28. I'm getting old. Well, I might work on this a little bit on my own, but for the most part, I think it's about what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. Well, I can't find a sound effect for no, sorry, I can't find the air horn for 300, but this is my my thoughts about how this mock is turning out so far. Is there 4 candles in here?
What?
Is there 4 candles in here?
Yeah. The candles are the fire pit, but underneath the mill's point, you don't know that. Yeah.
And those look like some goats down there.
Yeah, this is just because I kind of want to have cows and goats. I want there to be so much life to it that it makes sense to be in the Western with the barn and everything. But at the same time, I want there to be like I have a horse, I have the cows, I have a few goats. There's pigs, there's cats. You can put a few different things in the mix here, but you also don't want so much that it's more of a ranch and not so much the Wild West. No, 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 not that kind. No.
I'm not going underground.
Anyway, so beautiful little mock, and I love that the spaceship there dangles. We're going to have to figure out a lot of technical build process. More likely, I'll do some of this my own this week just to get the rest of it built out. Next week, I'm hoping to do more mills plating with tan and other stuff to make it more alive, make it more sense, make more sense. Next week, we will line up Cliffy's castle mock with the moat. We'll line it up, make sure that our river is in the right area. So that way, when we have both mocks side by side, they make sense. If the mock is supposed to be seen from the diagonal, the V-top window looks fine. Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. So everything I built today was offset. It's offset by one brick that way. It's offset by one brick this way. But when you get it at the right angle for the picture, you don't know that. So that's what I'm saying. This stream has been full of secrets to a mock that has a lot of intricate thought to it. And I have literally put a lot of thought into this because I do want movement as much as it to make sense with what's going on. So, heck yeah, everybody! Thanks for watching tonight. Go check out the minifigclub.com. Y'all get on with the program and join us with these monthly mocks. Have some fun with us. And
Code MooCow25.
you can get 25% off your first monthly subscription with code MooCow25. And every month is a new theme, and I plan to build that new theme every month and mash it all together into the TMC layout. So join me on the journey. Again, MooCow25 at checkout, 25% off your first monthly subscription. Thank you so much for a great mock stream. Yes, well, thank you. Muffin mocks? Oh.
It's been fun.
It has been fun. So thank you all, and thank you TMC for supporting. Y'all go check them out. MooCow25, 25% off.